Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a good day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market, the last 24 hours have marked a very exciting turn of events in this bull run of the crypto market. Now we all know that the altcoins were outperforming Bitcoin by quite a margin. Well, today, one thing that is for sure is there's a lot of profit taking that took place in majority of the altcoins, and Bitcoin was able to show a little bit of a rally. Why was this important? Just to ensure this is not a bad thing. This is actually a sign for the next leg of the bull market to start. Even when this leg started, you guys might have noticed that Bitcoin was able to do an explosive result, setting its all-time high close to 123,000, and after that the altcoins were able to carry on. Well, the same thing needs to happen again, where Bitcoin is going to set another all-time high and majority of the altcoins will be able to follow through. But what is a little concerning is if you just look at the Dogecoin market or just any altcoin market, you can see that the spike that we received about 8 hours ago, which actually tested the support close to 25.7 cents, actually put the super trend into a downtrend when it comes to the 1 hour chart. Why is this a little concerning? Because the short-term holders are definitely going to experience a little bit of a panic situation and most likely going to be taking a little bit of profit, and that's why that is exactly what we experienced. But after that, you can see that there was a lot of trigger when it comes to the limit orders, and that's why we were able to consolidate and find a support close to 26.5. On the other end, I have been paying attention to some very big wallets. I noticed in the comment section you guys love when I deep dive into different wallets, and well, this one is a big one. Now you can see that this wallet decided to purchase about $6.8 million worth of Dogecoin at the price of 26.9, and then decided to panic sell about 14 million at a lower price. At the same time, China's BitOrigin kicks off an altcoin treasury with 9.9 million Dogecoin buy. Just to give you an idea, they're trying to build a big one and they're starting off everything with Dogecoin, while experts project Dogecoin is on path to reach 85 cents. Now before we get into the full details of all this, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with everything to do with the Dogecoin market, scroll down, tap the red subscribe button, especially turn on your notifications so you can stay up to date with the latest and the greatest news first. And while you're there, drop a like on it. We've been smashing every single like goal, so let's go for a like goal of 48. Now getting back into this is a big statement. Just to give you guys an idea, 85 cents does seem quite far considering the fact we're sitting close to 26 cents and 85 cents would be its all-time high. But seeing the current levels that Dogecoin's being able to do, and at the same time the amount of money that's actually flowing in, just to give you an idea, this is BitOrigin, which is just trying to make their treasury for altcoins and starting off with Dogecoin. Hey, there's a lot of altcoins to go for. Ethereum, Solana, they can go for so many big ones, but they purchased 40 million Dogecoin at an average price of 24.6. already gives you an idea that they're definitely seeing potential in Dogecoin, and right now it's definitely underperforming and not its all-time best currently. At the same time, this is a Bitcoin mining company, and that's why it's very exciting to see that they're jumping into the altcoin space. And while we're talking about space, SpaceX just moved over 150 million in Bitcoin. Now where is this money heading to? Just to give you an idea, Tesla, or our boy Elon Musk, has pretty much come out and said that all the Bitcoin that all of his companies were holding, none of it's been sold and it's still being held. And this move is definitely a little concerning. Is this going to be the point where these companies are slowly going to start taking profit? Well, Elon Musk's Grok 4 sets Bitcoin price at the year end to 2035. And these are the prices which are estimated for Bitcoin. And keep in mind, as Bitcoin is going to be at this price, obviously a lot more different are going to be a lot different. First of all, at the end of 2025, 158,000, and by the end of 2035, 2.7 million. Just to give you an idea from where we're sitting currently, this is close to 12 to 13x the price, and that's just impressive considering the fact that's only in 10 years. And knowing that it's already such a big asset, let's just say Bitcoin might become the largest asset in the world. While Bitcoin could march towards 131,000 so long as 117,000 holds the support. And currently the way the Bitcoin market was able to see inflow of cash it shows you perspective that after testing close to 117,000, it's definitely making the move towards the top. And the Bitcoin open interest is doing extremely well, holding close to 40 billion, while the long to the short ratio is slowly starting to favor the long traders as they expect the price to go explosive. And the same thing is happening with Dogecoin, as the long traders are again controlling the market with nearly 79% of the traders going long. And this is another wallet, so I showed you guys one of them, and this is another one which actually stopped purchasing after 23.4 cents. But just to give you an idea, they've been purchasing for a long time, and currently they're already in $22 million of profit, and seeing that they're not taking a single dollar of profit already gives you perspective that they are expecting the Dogecoin price to do extremely well. And this one, well, do I really need to say anything? Because 18.5, 150 million, 150 million, 500 million. That's close to $800 million purchase from this wallet, and that's around the price of 20 cents. And currently they're already in $280 million profit. And just a couple of days ago, like 5 days ago, took a $26 million profit at 24 cents. But other than that, still holding strong, expecting the price to do well. Now, Western Union, if you do not know, that's pretty much a money exchange firm which pretty much sends money overseas. They're exploring stablecoin integration in their digital wallet to speed up the cross-border transfer and streamline the freight conversion. This move follows the boost from the Genius Act, which could change how we send money globally. And seeing such a big company like Western Union, we're just waiting for TransferWise. We're waiting for other big companies like PayPal to get more involved with stablecoin. I mean, PayPal is already involved with crypto, but getting more and more into stablecoin can definitely change the whole trajectory in terms of how well crypto can do in this bull market. And JP Morgan is looking to offer Bitcoin backed loans to clients, and this is happening as we speak. At the same time, Federal Housing Director says Powell resignation speech is coming soon. Now, will this be a good thing? And the simple answer is, if you're just talking about crypto specifically, yes, because the next person will be heavily depending on the way Trump will be able to push the next person into the power, and that person is most likely going to be Trump's puppet. And if they decide to reduce the interest rate quickly, it's definitely going to pump up the crypto market quickly. But is this correct information? And at the same time, electric car maker secures 500 million for Bitcoin holding. Well, gives you perspective that bigger and bigger companies are getting involved with crypto. And Dogecoin breaks above 25 cents. Accumulation and the ETF speculation targets the price of 33 and then 48 cents. While this is another person asking Powell to resign. And these are some influential people that I'm actually talking about, and considering the fact that he's getting a lot of pressure, I don't know what kind of impact that will have. And JP Morgan plans to lend against Bitcoin and Ethereum, as I just confirmed. And Dogecoin shows potential recovery sign approaching the key resistance near 40 cents. Now keep in mind, this kind of push does not mean that Powell is definitely going to be resigning, but it will be very interesting to see how the next coming few days are going to be playing out and how the crypto market is going to react. Overall, we're in a very important period. I mean, this is not financial advice, it's just my personal opinion. Everything I said today is very exciting, and I'll see you guys soon.